So this is the Blusmart Laminator. Now, in my opinion, this is a step above. My usual laminator is called, I use the My Story. This is my normal laminator. But when I saw this one and saw that it has an attached cutting rod or bar and all the measurement plates here, and not only that, in the back, another little special add-on is a corner clipper. You just clip your corners if you want to round your edges. It just has what I would consider a lot of upgrades, and so I couldn't help myself. So I'm making a to-do list for one of my sons. He has autism, and he has a lot of trouble getting things done unless he has a list and remind it. So we're working on him doing things without having to be told, and these will be his checklist. Wash his face, brush his teeth for the morning, and then lunchtime, and then dinner. So it's a little bit longer than one sheet, so I'm going to try to do 2 sheets. If this doesn't work like this, I'll have to put it through the opposite way and laminate the other side. So all you do is you turn it on the side over here is your on and off button. On and off, and either hot lamination or cold lamination. So that's all you have to do. Let me move my candle. Now, as soon as this is green, that means it's ready to insert. And this will be, I have not used this yet. This will be my first time. I'll get the feeling whether or not this second sheet underneath, I already have a feeling that I should just double back and do the other side. I think I'm just going to do it that way. I was just worried that the sheet underneath wouldn't do well with the heat, but hey, you know what? I'm going to try. So this is the front of the machine. It says this is your intake, and it will come out the back. You just make sure everything is lined up the way you like it. Make sure that you have some lamination on each edge sticking over, because that is what's going to make it stay. You cannot cut it to where there's no edges, or else it'll just come apart. So you just have to remember that no matter what, it has to have at least a little edge to hold it. I'd like a little bit more of an edge on this other side to share the edge kind of thing. Let me just even that out a little bit. Yeah, because once you laminate, you're in there. That's it. You just put it in, and it is already starting to take it in. And it's going to come out the back here. So I have never used this one before. I do have my other one, which is very similar. This is just an upgraded version. So it goes through slowly, comes out the back. Very rarely will you have to reinsert it. Comes out nice and hard. So now my son can use whiteboard markers on this and check mark his list, know where he's at every day. Nobody has to tell him what to do, and he can just get the things done in each day that needs to be done without being bothered. Not being bothered, but you know what I mean. He's a teenager, and his, you know, what do you call that? Just like to do things on your own, and you know, you don't want to be pestered while you're playing games. This way he knows, get these things done, and then he has all his free time to do whatever he wants. So I decided to put my other side through again. This has already got like a little bit of a plastic coating on it, so I was hoping it will be okay. We will soon find out. But it's so easy, and having this cutting bar on it means one less tool you have to have laying around the house, which I like. So it did a nice job. I'm gonna just